Hi, Team CPS. Hope you're all well. Hope you and your families well. Hope you have a lovely weekend. It's really sunny here today. Hope it is where you are. Archie, pan to the sunny garden. Yeah, there's Harry. Say hello, Harry. It's great weather. Hope you're enjoying it. Some of the highlights from us this week. It was a 4-day week, which is always nice. I'm sure you'll enjoy the bank holiday weekend. I know I did, and these guys did. I'm doing a lot of gardening, which has been great. Been doing some running. We did a 1.5 mile run the other day with the kids. I'm looking at Harry, and lots of cycling as well. Plenty of time in the garden, so that's been super. And one of the most exciting things to happen to us this week, Harry, what was the most exciting thing that happened in the TV room?
Oh, a bird flew in.
A bird flew into the TV room. We call it the wrestling room, but it's the TV room. And there was a little blue tit. Don't know how it got in. Maybe somehow through the kitchen or down the chimney. But the bird is fine. I managed to catch it with a net from the beach. Put a magazine under it, took it out, released it like the David Attenborough that I am. So that was a bit of excitement for us. And we've been making some great tents. Archie, show the tents. Very Swallows and Amazons and Bear Grill. We've been proud of us. Archie, come on. And also had some really bad news this week as well, but I'll come back to that shortly. On the work front, we had a fantastic newsletter. So thank you everybody who contributed to that, particularly the comms group social committee. I thought it was fantastic, really good. Great to see that. I hope you enjoyed reading that, and I'm really looking forward to the Through the Keyhole as well. Can't wait to see some of those photos coming forward. I think we'll probably try and contribute here as well, so that'll be good. What else have we been doing? I say some great work as ever in the team, supporting service areas, waivers, work on the annual report and those figures, ERP support as ever. The PPE sourcing is continuing to go great guns. It's a challenge, but you know, the team and our colleagues that we're working with are really rising to it, and some fantastic work there supporting some of our most important frontline staff. The Bar Quarter project, I know that work is continuing. As ever with all the different service areas, health and social care is a particular area, but also place, talking to them about their projects and particular support that they need right now, resources, CNF, so right across the piece as ever. And the last tail end of the week there, doing some work supporting SSC with a partnership that's just been put in place with EVOP to help distribute food to some of our most vulnerable citizens, and there was a news release on Friday about that. It's still strange, obviously, in this the working pattern that we have at the moment. I think it's becoming, as I think Hugh has said, the sort of new normal. It's becoming more routine. Some of it feels like it's bedding down. There's always things that will spike up and just have to deal with as we come across them, but I'm getting more comfortable with it. I hope you're getting more comfortable with it as well. We're still in lockdown. We don't know how long this will last for, another 3 weeks, and then we'll see where we go from there, and I probably we'll hope that will start to ease off a bit. But I think from the council's perspective, it's now, as I think Hugh had referenced also, about how we look forward, how we come out of this together, working with our key stakeholders, our citizens, and helping support the city through, you know, the next few challenging months and period beyond that. If you look at the Leadership Advisory Panel papers for next week, actually you'll see there have been some revised governance arrangements in terms of the committees. The LAP will be done away with. We'll go back to having a single committee, I think, policy and sustainability. GRBV will come back as well. So, you know, we're starting to see changes there. There's another report up about some delays to some ongoing consultation exercises that might impact on some of the projects that you're working on, so I'd recommend you have a look at that as well. And for us, I think it's really important that we use this time to plan and have that, you know, understanding about what it is we're going to take forward, how we're going to take it forward, working with service areas and working with them to understand what their priorities are going to be and how we can deal with that. And you know, we're having a think around how we can deal with some consensus meetings at the moment. We have some big projects, tenders coming through at the start of May with professional services and housing capital. Some really important stuff there as ever for the council, and we have to keep, you know, the business as usual moving on where we can, where it's still the right thing for the authority. And associated with that, we need to make sure we've got good, robust audit trail for decisions that we take, for options that we're looking at, because even though we're in this very strange time, it's still very important that we're getting the best use of taxpayer money, as always. And myself and managers will continue to work that through, and importantly, really importantly, making sure we're tying that into our strategy as to how we move forward together and helping support the council move forward and making the best use of its third-party purchasing. We've got a really important role in this in helping the council and colleagues and the city generally to move forward and come out of this outbreak in the best shape that it can, and that's something that all of you have a really important role to play in, and how we can secure the best financial and non-financial benefits for the city, which is what of course we always try and do in CPS. For me, this week the outbreak did really hit home, and I got some really bad news the other day. One of my direct reports from Stirling unfortunately passed away last week. He was a great guy. We worked really closely together for all the time I was there. Really professional, really liked working with him. Big Celtic fan, big music fan. A couple of young kids, probably similar age to myself, and that for me was the closest I've been, unfortunately, to this terrible disease, and that made me, think about things a lot. Actually, unfortunately, there'll be no opportunity to say goodbye in the traditional sense. There will be, I'm sure, at some point in the future. So that was really hard and really makes you think about things. I remember sitting in my office, just going through stuff, work and other things, and it makes it all really brings it home. And I know everyone will have our own personal experiences with this and things that we look back on. So that was quite a telling thing and sad moment for me this week. And I suppose coming out of that, what does that make me? It makes me more resolute, makes me more determined to do as much as I can with my life, personally, with these guys, Amanda, and professionally as well, with you guys, with the council, and doing as much as I can in this time. And I'm enthused. I want to do the best I can. I know you do as well. And I love working with you all. I'm very proud of everything that we do. You should be very proud of everything that you do as well. And I can't wait for us to come back together again and do as much as we can, taking the council forward. So that's what I'm holding on to. That's what I'm going to take out of this week. But really sad for football fans, news this week that the lower leagues have been cancelled. But for those who are still in the football mood and want to see a bit of live football on the TV, we're going to do something for you, aren't we? So we call it the crossbar challenge. So Archie, Harry, you want to join in on the crossbar challenge? Shall I do this? So you can get the ball ready. And this is our tent.
No, Harry's doing it first.
Harry's doing it first, yeah. Des, so for those people that remember Greenham Column in the 80s, or Swampy, that might look familiar. Right, okay, so Harry, what's the object of the crossbar challenge?
You have to get the ball onto the crossbar.
Okay, right, on you go. Did he hit the crossbar? No, right. Archie, can you do it? No, right. Okay, good, just like Gary Lineker. Okay, right, Harry, you do it. Archie, can you do it? Come on, see if you can get it on, mate. Almost, okay. All right, so that's the best we have from football with Strachan household this week. Okay, but right. Okay, best wishes. See you soon. Take care. Bye.